To see someone's true character, notice only two things. While this statement may appear deceptively simple, it holds a deep and profound meaning. The two things which serve as windows into a person's true nature are their actions and their words. These are the clearest reflections of an individual's core, their beliefs, and their moral compass. If you wish to understand who someone truly is, you must look no further than the choices they make and the way they speak. Together, these two aspects can reveal the depth of their character more than any facade they may present. In life, we often find ourselves interacting with a diverse array of people. Some we encounter briefly, others become long-term fixtures in our lives. In each interaction, we are exposed to facets of others that speak to who they are as individuals. However, it is not always immediately clear whether the person we are interacting with is genuine, whether they are revealing their true selves or wearing a mask to fit a particular situation or expectation. The reality is that many individuals are adept at hiding their true nature, either deliberately or unconsciously, through pretense and the facade of politeness or charm. In such circumstances, it can be difficult to see a person for who they really are. This is where the importance of paying attention to two key aspects, actions and words, becomes crucial. Let's begin by considering actions. Actions, as the old adage goes, speak louder than words. It is one thing to listen to what someone says, but it is another to observe what they do when there are no external expectations, pressures, or consequences. A person's actions in moments of ease, but especially in moments of difficulty or distress, provide deep insight into their true character. For example, consider how an individual behaves when they think no one is watching. Are they kind and considerate? Or do they act with indifference or even cruelty when there are no consequences? This is often the clearest indicator of a person's nature. There is a saying that suggests we should not judge others based on their worst moments, but rather by the way they behave in the face of adversity. The truth is that stress, conflict, and hardship often strip away the veneer we wear to protect ourselves. In moments of crisis, a person's true qualities emerge. A compassionate person may be the first to offer a helping hand in times of trouble, while someone with a less empathetic nature may show selfishness, indifference, or fear. For instance, imagine a person who appears to be friendly and kind in comfortable settings, but when faced with a challenge, such as a financial or emotional burden, they suddenly withdraw and refuse to lend a hand to others. This behavior reveals a lack of consideration for others' needs when their own interests are at stake, suggesting that they are more self-serving than they initially appear. Furthermore, actions that align with a person's values or lack thereof also give us a sense of their integrity. Someone who stands by their principles, even when it is inconvenient or difficult, demonstrates strength of character. For instance, consider an individual who speaks often of justice and equality, but is quick to condone or overlook unjust actions when they don't directly affect them. This inconsistency between their words and actions paints a picture of a person who may lack true moral conviction, or at the very least, is not entirely guided by their principles. On the other hand, a person whose actions consistently align with their stated beliefs is someone whose character is worthy of admiration. Take, for example, a leader who speaks passionately about the importance of fairness and equality, and who also takes tangible steps to ensure that their actions match their rhetoric. Such a person is someone whose actions reflect their true character, and their leadership is likely to inspire and motivate others. Conversely, leaders who fail to practice what they preach often lose the trust of those they are meant to guide, because their actions betray their words. When it comes to actions, consistency is key. The person who behaves with kindness and respect to those in power, but behaves disdainfully toward those less fortunate or in weaker positions, reveals a lack of integrity. The true character of an individual can be seen not in how they treat those from whom they expect something in return, but in how they treat those who have nothing to offer. An honest person who acts consistently, whether in good times or bad, will reveal their true nature. Now let us turn our attention to words. Words can be powerful. They have the ability to inspire, persuade, comfort, or hurt. Through speech, we often project an image of ourselves to the world around us. But it is important to remember that words alone are not always a true reflection of a person's character. While actions are undeniably significant, words can serve as a useful guide to understanding a person's mindset, intentions, and values. By paying attention to what people say, how they express themselves, and the way they interact with others verbally, we gain insight into their inner world. Consider the words a person uses in conversation. Are they kind, thoughtful, and encouraging, or do they speak with negativity, sarcasm, or disdain? The language a person chooses can provide a glimpse into their emotional state and perspective on life. Someone who frequently uses language that is uplifting and empathetic likely has a compassionate and caring nature. On the other hand, those who use hurtful language or make sarcastic remarks may be hiding bitterness, insecurity, or a lack of respect for others. It is important, however, to distinguish between different forms of communication. The words we use in a casual conversation may differ from what we say in more formal situations or when we are angry, sad, or upset. A person's true character can often be revealed when they speak without inhibition or under emotional stress. For example, how does someone react when they are frustrated? Do they lash out with cruel or harsh words, or do they take a moment to pause, collect themselves, and respond with thoughtfulness? The true test of character lies in how one navigates difficult emotional situations. Furthermore, the content of what a person talks about is equally important. People often talk about what is important to them, and by listening to the topics they frequently discuss, we can learn a great deal about their values and priorities. A person who consistently speaks about kindness, love, and helping others is likely someone who values these principles deeply. Conversely, someone who often speaks of themselves, their own achievements, or criticizes others may reveal a more self-centered or insecure side of their personality. Equally revealing are the promises people make. A person's word is a powerful indicator of their integrity. Someone who keeps their promises and commitments demonstrates a high level of reliability and trustworthiness. In contrast, an individual who frequently makes promises but fails to follow through reveals a lack of respect for others and a tendency toward dishonesty. Our words, when they are backed by actions, show the degree to which we are true to our character. However, it is important to remember that words alone can sometimes be misleading. People may use words to manipulate or to present an image of themselves that they want others to believe. The key to truly understanding a person lies in the synergy between their words and their actions. The alignment of these two elements is the true reflection of their character. The beauty of paying attention to these two things, actions and words, is that they allow us to see beyond superficial appearances or external facades. In a world where appearances often matter more than substance, it can be easy to be swayed by someone's charm or their ability to speak persuasively. However, if we look closely at how they act, particularly when no one is watching, and pay attention to the consistency and sincerity of their words, we can gain a much deeper understanding of who they truly are. It is through this combined lens that we can start to unravel the truth about others, discerning whether their character is one of integrity, compassion, and honesty, or whether it is something more self-serving and superficial. In conclusion, to see someone's true character, notice only two things: their actions and their words. These two elements provide a window into the depths of a person's soul. When combined, they offer a more accurate and complete picture of who someone truly is, beyond the surface level of social interactions. Actions reveal how we behave when there is no audience, when we are under pressure, or when we think no one is looking. Words, when carefully considered, reveal our values, thoughts, and intentions. Together, they form a powerful tool for understanding others, allowing us to discern their character more clearly and make more informed judgments about who they are at their core. Through this simple yet profound observation, we can navigate our relationships with greater clarity and with a deeper understanding of the world and people around us.